Oh, welcome to Shrimps TV, all things Morecambe FC, and it's Woking 5, Morecambe 1, and we are now relegated to the National League North. We'll be playing regional football again for the first time in 31 years. It's a horrendous day. I can't understand some supporters' feelings that we should all just put up and shut up and say we've still got a club. I don't get that at all. I know we've still got a club. I know we were saved at the death, but so much of what's happened this season could have been avoided. Been some absolutely appalling decisions from the boardroom of this football club. They have to take it square on the chin there. Appointing Ash Joel was a complete disaster, and keeping him till February is an even bigger disaster. If you look back at my Boston home game last autumn, that's the one where I went off on one, saying that's when he should have been relieved of his duties. Yeah, they still kept him on until early February. Absolutely ridiculous. 28 games, 5 wins. That's Joel's record. And that is obviously massively responsible for the reasons we have our third relegation in 4 years. So yeah, 3 relegations in 4 years. And now we're going to be playing regional football, and I know some people will be saying stuff like, oh well, we've only got short trips now and all that kind of thing. But as a football club, are we not there to test ourselves against the best we can? Are we not there to be the best we can and to get as high as we can in the leagues? Or are we just there to just stand around a picket fence with a bloody whippet dog there and just saying, nothing, maybe chatting about the weather? I don't get it. I'm not sure. I'm not that sort of fan. I want us to do well. I want us to defy the odds and go up the leagues. For me, that's what it's all about when your team's doing well and, everybody's buzzing and flying because you've had another fantastic win or a promotion. That's what I want to see again at this club and that. And the owners have got a lot of questions to answer. Not that they ever do answer them. Jim Bentley seems quite pally with our CEO there. That's a minor miracle in itself, in my opinion, but it seems quite pally with him. Maybe Jim will give us some answers now. I don't know. I don't know whether he's going to be staying or going. None of us do. If he does stay, what capacity he's going to be in. But, 5-1 today against Woking. A team that really had nothing to play for and really didn't have to get out of first gear to do that. So we're down with a whimper. Awful, really. No fire, no nothing today. I'm just feeling flat like I know everybody else is. So where do we go from here? Well, it's obvious, National League North, and that is not going to be an easy league for us. There's some good sides, some good clubs in there, and they'll all be looking at us, looking at our recent history, and they'll all be thinking this is a bit of a mini cup final. So anybody who thinks it's going to be easy needs to wake up there straight away. But what the future holds, I don't know. I mean, there's all kinds of things going on behind the scenes about, how much money are the owners willing to put in, all this kind of thing. Obviously, there'll be far less of a budget next season, and there has to be far less of a playing staff than what we've got now. I mean, it's ridiculous. They let Ash Joel just go out with a blank checkbook, sign a load of useless players, and they've remained, most of them, at the end of the season there. That hasn't helped financially, but you have to say, come on, Punjab Warriors, get people with footballing experience on the board to help out there. And if we have to choose a new manager, at least get Jim Bentley into that process there, and maybe keep Jim on in some kind of role, director of football role there at the club if he doesn't want to stay on as manager. But I think these are all things that need to be addressed now, not the end of the season, not in June, July or whatever. The planning has to start now for next season and what we're going to do. It just won't be good enough otherwise for me. We need to have a proper start to a season there, and we all have to be up and at it. The fans have been brilliant, absolutely brilliant again. Yeah, to reiterate, I think, Nolan's 19 goals so far, highlight. Fans have been brilliant. Highlight. Jimbo coming back and giving us a lot of self-respect back as a club and the fan base. That's been brilliant. But even he couldn't save us in the end. But it's a sad day. Really sad day. But we will live to fight again, and let's hope we can get it right next season, because this can't continue on. I just wanted to say thanks for watching. See you later, guys. Bye bye.